Welcome to a Butler Libraries video. In this video, we're going to look at APA parenthetical in-text citations. Students should watch this video to get an understanding of what a parenthetical in-text citation is and how to use it. So, what is a parenthetical in-text citation? An in-text citation is an abbreviated version of the full citation that you put in the body of your text or at the time you mention it in a speech or use it in a slide. It tells your reader or audience where the information came from. A parenthetical in-text citation uses parentheses to enclose this information. We'll look at several examples from this article that is written in APA style. The article is Dog Park Use, Perceived Benefits, Park Proximity, and Individual and Neighborhood Effects by Edwin Gomez and Ron Malega. First, let's look at examples of parenthetical in-text citations for a paraphrase or summary. We'll look at an example for a direct quote a little later. For a paraphrase or summary, the general format is parentheses, author's last name, comma, year of publication, in parentheses, period. Here we see the authors cite an article written by one author. They've written something in the body of their paper where they've paraphrased or summarized from the source. So directly after, they include an in-text citation by putting a parentheses, then the author's last name, a comma, then the year of publication, an in parentheses, and then a period. This little in-text citation directly corresponds to a full citation on the references page. If your reader or audience wants to find the original source, they have all the information they need to locate a copy. What if your source has two authors? You list both authors. Look at this example. We have parentheses, Urbanic and Morgan, comma, 2013, end parentheses, period. In parenthetical citations, use an ampersand, the and sign, between names instead of spelling out the word and. This parenthetical in-text citation matches up to one of the full citations in the references list. Here is an example of 3 or more authors. When you have a source that has 3 or more authors, you only list the first author and then follow it by et al., which is Latin for and others. You don't put a period after et, but you do put a period after all. So we have parentheses, Wang et al., period, comma, 2015, end parentheses, period. This in-text citation matches up to a full citation in the references list that lists all of the authors. What if you read multiple sources that had sections that were fairly similar, and what you wrote comes from all of them kind of at once? Well, your in-text citation will list multiple sources for the same section. You will separate the multiple in-text citations with a semicolon, but they are all within the same set of parentheses. Here's an example of doing a parenthetical in-text citation for a direct quote. The difference here is that with a direct quote, you also include the page number or numbers. In this example, for a direct quote, the in-text citation is parentheses, Krohe, comma, 2005, comma, p, period, 24, end parentheses, period. These are the most common parenthetical in-text citation situations. However, there are instances that are more unique. If you run into a more unique instance, consult the APA guidebook or ask your instructor or a librarian for assistance. If you need help with anything we went over today, you can always reach out to your librarians by stopping by either of our 2 locations in El Dorado or Andover. You can also get help online by chatting with a librarian during regular library hours, or by requesting a Zoom appointment. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.